Glam's new video. I will be showing you how I get into my Lance McClain cosplay. This outfit's gonna be a bit more wild than the fact that I usually just wear a regular shirt for him. But I'm also gonna go into detail on how I get my chest flat. Because the amount of people who are just like not believing. There are a few layers. All of them are underneath my ribs, by the way. The tightest part is on my, like, squishy belly. There is no bones that are being tightened. Only fat being tightened. There is... Well, the base layer is just a regular sports bra that fits me properly. The second layer is one that is cut up slightly. In the center, it is cut up so that the band isn't as tight, but also so that it pushes the chesticles to the side. The second one is to push them up. And then the third one is to smooth everything out, which is the binder. Do I recommend this for actual trans people? Hell no. I recommend only if you're gonna wear it for 2 hours at most. I can still breathe because all the layers are stretchy. There's 4 layers and a shirt. I sweat like a motherfucker. But one is to push them to the side, the other is to push them up. Because to the side and up is how you flatten your chest the most. I mean, yes, you do have to adjust them to push them in the area that you need them to be in to be the flattest they can be. Does it give you a little bit more arm fat? Yes, because guess what? You are just moving where the fat is sitting. You are not getting rid of it. And yes, I started with a wig cap, because fuck that shit. And am I wearing a binder? Hell yeah. It's not underwear. But also, women wear sports bras to the club. Me dressing as a man should be the least of anyone's concern. I'm gonna look for my actual long sleeve black shirt because I only could find my long sleeve black dress rather than the shirt, which is annoying, you know? You'd like to be able to find what you're looking for. Oops. Haha, I found it. This is actually one of multiple that I have. The other one I have is more smooth, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. There's only a slight difference between them, and the difference is one has a slightly higher turtleneck that folds over. Am I making this man's wear slightly tight clothing? Yes. You can see how I still technically have a chest. It's just not as apparent. And forward facing, you don't really see it on camera. I mean, you see that I'm not straight. I go in slightly and then out. Like, if this moved out slightly, that'd be more mannish. But no, my body curves inwards because skinny. And they wanted the most ridiculous thing in my closet. To be fair, it's getting... The reason I chose this specific one as, like, one of the options was for the fact that It's supposed to mimic his like hero his like costume that he wears in like the tiger, where it's the silver and the black. I just don't have like gauntlets for him, but I do have gloves in many colors. But I find it would be really funny if I just wear paws, but I'm not going to. Because this is meant to be like a closet cosplay. One of my many. That I just grab random shit in my closet and hope it works for the character. Now let me get makeup on. The reason I put the costume on first was for the fact that I did not get makeup on it, because they're both tight items of clothing. And also because in the binder I can't really breathe very well. I can still breathe, but it'd be better if I wasn't wearing it. No, I already had breathing condition even before this. 10 out of 10, would not recommend. It's definitely not safe. And what I'm doing probably harms me in more ways than one. But does it achieve slightly flat? Yes. And that's the only reason I do it. I'm gonna look for my like gloves that are fingerless later. But for now. Also, I am not tan. I'm not gonna make myself any other color than my natural skin tone for this character. I'm aware of my whiteness and I'll stay that way. Even though I am Portuguese and Italian, all I'd have to do is go outside properly, like in the sun, and tan a little bit. Because both of my parents are darker than me. I just don't leave the house. My mom goes tanning though in tanning beds, and I'm just like, that's so unhealthy and so bad for your skin. Like, are you trying to give yourself cancer? Clearly. She is. And she's like, no, I just don't go outside enough or get enough vitamin D. And I'm like, and wouldn't you have to like go to like the base of the problem? Because she goes outside more than I do. But she also still refuses to walk anywhere except under shaded trees. Make it make sense. Some of the things my mom says are wild. And just confusing. Straight up. I feel like she does it on purpose, though. Being weird. Love my mom, but like, some of the things she says are definitely not true. Like, there's proof that it's not true, but she still says them, and I'm just like, Mom, why are you doing this? And the answer is, she's a little bit crazy. I'm fabulous. Just got my brows are perfectly fine the color they are for the wig, because I do have a brown wig for this character. But it's always a better idea to just thicken them up when doing a masculine character, as it just is more realistic for a male. Masculine features. Because I'm not even that masculine. Also, this is the shittiest wig I've ever owned, but I think all of my more masculine wigs are. And it's because, like, the short hair isn't short enough to be good looking. But, like, I don't want to cut it because then you'll see too much of the netting, despite how thick the hair is. Like, I can't risk cutting it. I think the problem is that they never fit my head properly. They're also just, like, wildly, awfully shaped. Like, hello, Justin Bieber. Ask haircut. I think the problem is I also do not know how to style male hair. So. Let that be nuanced. But you know what? Fabulous. I'm already out of breath. Way too tired for this. Where's some of my cooler gloves? My fingerless gloves. I know Keith usually wears fingerless gloves, and Lance is more of like a full fingered glove guy. thing is, I know I have 2 pairs of fingerless gloves. I should be able to find one. I did find one. These make my hands look like less feminine. Which is actually the reason it's a good idea to wear gloves. It just hides femininity a little bit. Except my nails are actually long. Which it's been a while since I had long nails, because even when I was younger, I would never have long nails unless I got them, like, done. Because I used to go nail salons because I would like acrylics. Imagine fighting a person who, like, wears acrylics. Something I need to do. Ad has, like, little, like, under eye thingies. I usually use them with, like, UV paint because Princess Allura can make hers glow. And I'm pretty sure his glowed when he first got them. That's if I'm remembering it correctly. Do not add me. I haven't watched voltron in years. Just gonna use paint. This is UV active paint, specifically. To watch me struggle, yay! Like little triangles, kind of. I'm trying to be nice by letting it be on camera, but like, it doesn't look right. Which is why I usually don't do it on camera. That's why I don't hold my phone. I'm gonna fix it. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna fix it with concealer. And this brush. like shit the other way. It don't look right. Also, why did Voltron straight up have like a racism undertone? Like deep down, part of the show was about racism, wasn't it? I'm gonna retry on it. Because if you fuck it up once, just erase and try again. I ain't gonna do it on camera. It's easier when I'm not on camera. Because, like, Keith was a Golra. He found out this. Like, he was half Golra, half human. And then as soon as everyone else found out, along with him, everyone, like, slowly exiling him from, like, the leadership role and not letting him do it until, like, after a certain point, because he proved himself. Like, I understand why Keith, like, left at one point for the group. Being like, y'all are being, like, mean. And, like, even the Lions knew he was meant to be the leader. Because that was just, like, his personality type. He was a good leader. I know I'm, like, talking about Keith when I'm dressing up as Lance, but, like, can you blame me? Keith was the better character. Lance was just a flirt. I did find parts of it funny, but, like, the worst thing I see is when people do positive racism. Like, it's weird to describe it, but positive racism is when they, give advantages to a group based on their race. Like, I know it's meant to be seen as a good thing, but, like, it's really not. That's why I feel like people shouldn't be judged based off their gender and stuff. Because those things don't matter. Those things are irrelevant. Okay. Slightly symmetrical. One is darker than the other, but I used the same color. So I think it's just the lighting. Probably. At this point, it's with, I wish I had a nude lipstick for like animation. Maybe I just, because I don't want my lips to be paler. I just don't want them to be pink. Just using. This is meant to be an eye brightener. I use this shit as contour. That's hilarious. Apparently I'm also using it as lipstick. I'm obnoxious. But that's kind of the point. I can't say I'm blind. I put on my glasses and I kind of look like Haru from Aura and Host Club. Just like... It's okay. Anyway. Peace, love, good night, my fab fans. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!